Hello, everyone. I'm Max Marcilla, live from Jackal Stadium with Corey Vogt. Corey, how do you think you can bounce back after a tough extra inning loss yesterday?
You just look to bounce back and just get a W here today. We're in a tight race with this team, so it's our job to just go out and control what we can control, and just play hard, and that's pretty much it. I mean, bouncing back from a tough loss isn't really necessarily the word. I mean, you just got to win, win, win. I mean, that's the object of baseball. Is to win as many games as you can, and you worry about what you can worry about when you can control stuff. So.
Now, the starting pitcher for today, Wes Romer, he's had a ERA of under 3 this season in 3 starts. Do you think he can give you guys a chance to end the 2-game skid you are currently in?
Oh, absolutely. Wes has thrown the ball pretty well so far this season. I think we picked him up in a trade. I just got here like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, he's been throwing the ball pretty well, and he's the type of guy that's going to go out there and give you a chance to win a ball game every time he throws. So.
Now, on the other side of the ball, Jeremy Barnes, he had 2 home runs in yesterday's loss. What do you think he brings you offensively?
He's just a guy that goes up there, takes good at bats. He's the epitome of a professional hitter. He's a really good eye at the plate. So I mean, he just brings a lot to the table as far as offense, and he really sets the table for us up top. So.
Okay, thank you for your time. You heard it from Corey Vogt of the New Jersey Jackals. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Max Marcilla. Let's send it back to the studio.
All right. Hello there. I'm Zach Small, and I'm here with Jackals pitcher Corey Vogt. Now, Corey, how do you think of your performance this season?
I thought I've thrown the ball pretty well for the most part. Just need to cut down on the walks a little bit, which, I mean, every pitcher can never have 2 little walks. I mean, you can always get better. And that's what you're out here doing. Playing at this level every day. So, just trying to better myself and continue to throw the ball pretty well. So.
What steps have you taken to to improve your control this season?
Just working with the pitching coaches and the coaching staff. Working on different things like mechanical stuff. Really working on it. When you play long toss, I was always told, you play catch with a purpose and stuff like that. So, I mean, it'll come around, but I mean, for right now, it's not bad. But like I said, there's always room to improve. So.
How's it like to play down here in Montclair?
It's pretty cool. It's been a good experience. Beautiful field. Obviously, Yogi Berra Stadium, brings a lot of attraction because, I mean, Yogi Berra was one hell of a baseball player. But yeah, it means a lot, because it's close to home for me. Only about 2 hours or so from Connecticut where I live. So, it means a lot. So.
What pitcher did you look up most to growing up?
Who? Well, until I found out he did steroids, probably Roger Clemens. But I look up to Mariano Rivera. I think he's a good role model. That's what kind of role I'm in, like setup man, closer. So I really like to watch him pitch, and he just how good he is and how controlled he is when he's on the mound, and he never shows emotion. It almost looks like he's just up there just going through the motions. But yeah, I look up to him and Roger Clemens, but obviously Clemens, got caught for steroids. So.
Yeah. All right, hey, thanks a lot for your time. Good talking to you. All right, I'm here with Corey Vogt here at Yogi Berra Stadium. I'm Zach Small, and now back to you at the studio.
Hi, I'm Brian Adji here with Corey Vogt, pitcher for the New Jersey Jackals. Corey, tough loss yesterday. What was your manager, Joe Calfapietro's message to you guys after the game?
His message was pretty simple. Come back out and try to get after it today, and just come out and win a game. I mean, that's what we're here to do. We're here to win every game. Obviously, sometimes that's hard to win every game. I mean, you never see it in baseball, but just come out and control the things you can control. So, and that's getting a W today. So.
Now, I've seen Yu Darvish, a right-handed pitcher, playing long toss with his left hand on a non-start day. I've seen David Robertson shagging fly balls with his right hand, another right-handed pitcher. How much work do you put into your offhand, if any?
Honestly, I never put any work into my offhand. I have enough trouble with my on-hand. So, so yeah, I mean, I don't fool around like that. I just kind of come out here and try to work on my pitching stuff. I guess when you're at the big league level, you can do whatever you want. I mean, but I'm not there yet, so no fooling around for me.
Now, you were drafted by the Boston Red Sox a couple years. You're still 23 years old. What would it mean for you to get back into affiliated baseball?
Would mean everything to me. I think that's what every guy out here still has the dreams and aspirations of playing in affiliated baseball again, and that's certainly why I'm here. You know, there's some guys out here who play for fun, but I mean, me personally, it would mean everything because that's what I worked for as a young kid, and everybody wants a chance to play in the big leagues. So.
Now you mentioned you're a Yankees fan. Would it? How much would you want to go to New York?
Um, it'd be, it's kind of like bittersweet. I've heard things about their organization that they kind of keep guys at the lower levels for a long time. So I mean, obviously, I'd want to go to a team that would, move players up. But it's it would mean a lot too. Because my family's big Yankee fans. My little brother's a huge Yankee fan. My little brother got to play at Yankee Stadium, so it would mean a lot for me to play for the Yankees. So.
What other organizations would you choose to go to, knowing their organization, their farm team, farm system, everything?
I would play for anybody. Anyone who's willing to offer me a contract. If I had to choose one organization that I've heard move guys up, it would probably be like someone like San Francisco or like Oakland or something like that, just because they've had a track record of moving guys up pretty quickly. So.
That's an optimistic Corey Vogt here at Jackals Yogi Berra Stadium in Montclair. Thank you. I'm Brian Adji. Thank you, Corey.
Yeah, no problem.
Hi, I'm Jacob Kronberg, and I'm here with Ryan Fennell, pitcher of the New Jersey Jackals. All right, Ryan, news that you were drafted by the Cincinnati Reds. What was your experience with them? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I had a great time. They treated me really well. I went down to Arizona, and the food was good. The accommodations were great. Competition of the ball games were good. And shortly after that, I went up to Montana and had a great time up there too. A lot of fans, a lot of good times.
All right, so the Jackals, there's been a little wear and tear on their pitching staff this year. Do you think that's affected you guys in the standings?
I'm sure it has. I'm fairly new to the team, but from what I've seen, we've gone through a lot of guys in relief. It's important to get good quality starts out of the starters, but it's up to the pen to knock down the team when the starters can't do the job. So yeah, I think that's taken a toll on us over the past few games.
All right, thank you, Ryan.
No problem.
Hope to see you pitch today.
Yeah.
All right, let's send it back to the studio.
Hi, I'm Isaiah Ladusser with New Jersey Jackals pitcher Ryan Fennell. So Ryan, you guys went into extra innings yesterday. How do you think that will affect the game today?
I think it'll have a pretty good effect. We went through a good amount of pitching. I believe we went through 4 or 5 relievers, and I was the only one left over. So hopefully we can get a good start out of West today, and maybe I can come in and help them out.
And what is the exact strategy to beat the Boulders today?
As every other game, score early, don't make errors, don't walk guys, and play good defense.
And how do you balance family life and sports life going back on the road?
Oh, it's tough, but my family understands. They're very supportive of me. They understand that I might be too busy to give a call sometimes, and so they understand it. But it is tough. It's a challenge.
Thank you. Back to the studio. I realized the first thing I did.
Hi, I'm Matt Zofchek here at Yogi Berra Stadium with Jackals pitcher. Oh, sorry, I forgot your name.
Ryan Fennell.
Can I redo that? Ryan. All right. With Ryan Fellon. You guys are 8 games back in the division behind Quebec. How do you guys plan to stay competitive in the league?
When it comes to that, Quebec is running away with it. So playoffs are with the first and second place team. So our goal right now is to beat Rockland, knock them out of second place, and just make playoffs and win from there.
Speaking of competitiveness, you guys recently lost pitcher Isaac Pavlik to an injury. How did you guys rebound from this injury, and how do you guys plan to go forward without him in the rotation?
Well, I'm not quite sure. I've only been on the team for 2 weeks, and he was injured before I got here. But from what I've seen, he was a very good starter, and it looks like we have to fill him in with the guy out of the pen.
Can you describe the relationship between your pitcher and catcher and how important it is, and if your relationship with your catcher goes off the field too?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Our relationship with the catcher is always off the field, too. You always have to get along with him. You guys have to be on the same page. He's the one calling the pitches, and if you don't agree, then you're going to have a little bit of an issue pitching. So you guys want to be on the same page, understand what's going on, and trust each other.
Thank you. For Ryan Farrell, I'm Matt Zofchek. Have a nice day.
Hi, my name is Alex Olympio with Jackals pitcher Ryan Fennell. Ryan, how will you guys bounce back from that tough 11-inning loss last night?
We're really counting on a big start out of West. He needs to go a few innings, and hopefully our hitters come up and put some runs on the board for us. Then shut down outing from the pen, and hopefully we just walk away with the win.
4 games back from second place. How do you guys think you could come back and maybe get second place?
This series is very important. If we win this series, it puts us in a very good spot. We go into Quebec, win that. Hopefully that brings us into a better spot, putting us in second place just before the season ends.
Has the loss of many pitchers due to injury, has that affected that your whole team?
Oh, absolutely. When pitchers are injured, you kind of start seeing hitters get a little bit more tense at the plate. They got to feel like they got to do a little bit more work. And it comes out of the pen, too. If guys are injured, you have to put it and do more innings. And, we're stressing the team, which is never really too good.
Thank you. That's all the time we have for today. My name is Alex Olympio. This is Ryan Fennell. Thank you.
I'm here with Ryan Fennell of the New Jersey Jackals. Now, thank you so much for taking your time, Ryan, to answer all of my questions today.
Yeah, no problem.
Now, Ryan, you come from the Reds organization. Is there any difference between playing an affiliated ball and here in independent leagues?
Just a little bit, knowing that there's a major league team connected with your team. But as far as competition-wise and accommodations by teams, it's pretty similar.
Now, you guys had an 11 a.m. game yesterday and 11 a.m. game today. Obviously, all the campers love them, but how do the players feel about these early starts?
I don't mind them because the rest of the day off afterwards, but it's kind of tough after playing a 7 o'clock game the night before and getting home around 11 or 10, having to wake up at 7 to go drive and go to the field and get all your work in and play another game. It's a drag.
Now, do you have to prepare any differently for an 11 a.m. game compared to when you guys play at 1 or 7?
No, not too much. Just make sure you get enough sleep, enough food in you before.
Now, you're one of the younger guys in this team, obviously. What's it like to play with more older and experienced players?
Oh, it's always an advantage for me. I get to learn a lot from these guys. These guys have been playing this game for 10 years professionally. I'm only in my second year right now, so I can ask them questions, I can observe, I can do a lot of things with them. It's great.
Now, we're here in the middle of the season, heading towards the month of August. Now, what's your goal here to finish out the season strong?
Well, we're in third place right now. I think we're back maybe 4 games against Rockland, so it's really important for us to win this series and go ahead and try to make a spot for second place and get into the playoffs. Quebec's running away with it right now, so it's kind of tough to catch them, but as long as we get in the playoffs, we can make something happen from there.
Well, good luck getting to that playoffs. It's be an exciting run for you guys down the stretch. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. This is Kevin Fell here with Ryan Farnell. Now, Ryan, you guys lost 5-4 in extra innings last night. What can you guys do different for the next game?
Yesterday I thought we played very well, actually. We had a lot of run support. Our pitching was very good. Just came down to a few pitchers being a little too tired later in the game. I think today we got to do the same thing we did yesterday. Good starting pitching, good hitting, get a few runs, and have a good solid outing out of the bullpen.
Now, you guys are 4 games back of the first place. And how are you guys going to – you guys are 4 games back from first place. How are you guys going to catch up to them?
Take a good series from this team, win the next 2, and then go up to Quebec, hopefully sweep them, and we'll be right there in it.
Now, you guys won 2-1 in the first series you played Quebec. How are you guys going to use what you did in that game and use them in the next series against Quebec?
Well, Quebec's a great team. Beating those guys in the series actually brings a lot of confidence to the ball club. So coming out to these guys, it's good to have that kind of momentum going.
Okay, that's all the time we have today. This is Kevin Fell, Ryan Farnell. Thank you. Back to the studio.